we really tried. Taylor got here 3 hours ago.
I still don't know. It looks like it just started. Look, it just.
Which one? Are we a lot?
Let's just keep going. Okay,
Dear
we're
God.
live. We're live.
Dear
We're
God.
having technical difficulties again.
Dear
I don't even
God.
know if I'm repeating myself, so let's not even repeat ourselves.
Are we definitely
We're gonna
like
get better.
talking?
We're
I feel like a
talking.
goddamn chicken with my head cut off.
I know.
Literally, I said the same thing on the last one.
I
Literally
know.
the same exact thing.
It's
Look,
quite a thing here. Okay, yeah, I see us here.
and now we're
live.
panicking.
No, we're not panicking. We're good. Oh,
Dear Lord, dear
no.
Lord.
3 people are watching. Well, we'll rely on the chat to make sure that we're.
There we
oh,
are.
There we are.
Dear
All right.
God. Should we send people that link?
Am
I don't know.
No,
Dear
it's okay.
God.
They'll find us.
That was a struggle.
They'll find us. How do we? All right.
We've got like 17 of these
tonight,
things set
we'll let
up.
a couple people get in here. Yeah, since we had the technical difficulties, we'll.
Well, it's not even 8 o'clock yet.
Oh yeah, 7:59. So we're a little early ahead of
Yeah.
schedule. But we got on here early so we could make sure that everything was working properly and.
Yeah, I mean, maybe should we send
live.
anybody like a new invite or I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
People are gonna
can.
be tripped
Yeah,
out,
let me
dude.
post it.
Like, I seriously, if I was trying to follow me and that happened, I'd be like, what the fuck is going on right now?
Yeah, because
Literally.
now it's actually, you're right, it's the thumbnail, it's the talk and tackle one.
Dude, I was lost. Lost. So, it is
I'll
8
take
o'clock.
care of that real quick.
It is 8 o'clock though. So
Welcome to the Always Been live stream.
I don't know if anyone was watching this, but we've literally, whew, that was hard.
Yeah, some slight technical difficulties, but we're getting the hang of this thing. We're gonna get better and better at it.
Yeah. So that was quite the introduction if anybody's seen it. So, anyways, Taylor, I want you to start. Taylor wrote down all the bullet points. We're gonna go over. I'm not really like I'm more of a freeform guy. Taylor's the organized dude. He's got everything
Try to
written
be.
down. So
Well, first we're gonna go over this most recent trip. This video. Thankfully, got a bunch of views, which is awesome. People seem to like this video. Got a bunch of comments, and we appreciate everybody checking out our
dude,
video.
it's so
I was
funny because
stoked to
like
get out
we're
in the snow.
and it's so
Like,
crazy. Like you never think when you're doing this YouTube thing, like I don't know, the video where you lose the fish at the boat's the one that's going to do the best so far. So
Yeah.
it's kind of ironic that I don't know, our best video so far is the one where we lose a fish at the boat. So
Right.
I think that's kind of funny. But yeah, it was crazy trip, man. Being out there, like it was snowing to beat the band when we left. Like you couldn't even see anything in front of you couldn't see anything. I just had to use the radar, and luckily, there's like I've had a lot of experience going in and out of Ocean City Inlet, so I know that where I'm going. But either way, what a trip. We got out there. There's probably like 8 other boats out there working the same little area. 45-degree water.
Yeah, and it was, like you were saying, it was a little, even though we know that area, like, back of our hand, it was a little eerie going out in the snow, just like, or I myself, remember, I was questioning the radar. I was like, Jeff, the radar's working, right? You're like, yeah, dude, look, it's working. And it was, but I was just like, it was kind of eerie, because the snow was coming down pretty hard, but it was actually really cool once the sun came up, or it got brighter.
Yeah.
We got the jack spot, like you were saying.
It was really fun, man. Like, we got out there,
45-degree
it was 45 degrees, It was snowing. We got out there. You could tell, like, and nothing was really working yet. Like, I wasn't sure if it was going to happen or not. I mean, we were market stuff. We got a couple short bites. Turns out they were stripers, so I'm glad I was going the speed I was going. But either way, we got bit in a hard, like, there was a small pocket right on top of the jack spot, like, holding the fish, man. We got bit right on the top of the lump. Remo was right in front of me, and he's like, calls me, he's like, hey Jeff, he's like, I just got bit. He's like, turn left. And I was like, all right. And I turned left. He's like, harder left. He's like, you're gonna run the fish over. So I'm turning as hard left as the boat goes. And of course,
Haven't seen snow like this.
as soon as I turn all the way to the left and I get in a 90 degree right angle turn, the line goes off. and my rods. I guess I don't know why Dave had the rod sideways like that, but yeah, when the rod goes off, we get bit. Fighting the fish, everyone's slipping around, sliding on the deck. It was a nightmare. I mean, and that's not my normal fishing boat. It's my friend's boat. Thank Chris Mentlick. Appreciate him letting me use it. But that thing, goddamn it, rocks, man.
Yeah, that was a perfect
And,
boat
like-
for that mission too, because we were able to hide behind the shelter
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
windshield, and instead of in the center console. So it was nice for a snowy mission like that one.
Yeah, but either way, it was a fun trip. Honestly, like if I was gonna lose a fish, man, it was a fish to lose of the
Dave
year.
said rigging hoos was not fun.
I
Glad
bet.
we fished, not
Yeah.
with the crowd to start.
Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah, we did venture out on our own to start when we got there. We got away from
Yeah,
the
I mean
boats
nobody
and-
was getting bit, so I mean I just started working out. I actually, where we got bit on the short bite was where the fish showed up. Everybody just came to where I was fishing, honestly. But I mean, it wasn't because I was there. It was just because that's where the life was. It's where the
Should
life
also
popped up.
turn that fan off.
Yeah, go ahead and turn it off. But yeah, man, it was I don't know. I really wanted to send it. You never know. I thought of just unplug it, Taylor. It's literally like once in a lifetime to go out fishing in the snow for tunas out of your home port, man.
It
It's
could
just,
be once in a
I
lifetime.
don't know. I mean, it could
or
may
in a
not be,
decade.
but like I don't live like I'm not gonna act like it's gonna be happening forever. I mean, clearly, history tells us that it's a cycle here because it has been happening for a while, But either way, fun trip.
Yeah, that was awesome, and it was a handful of us out there, and most people caught. There was a couple boats that didn't, and we broke one off. A couple boats also pulled fish off, but overall, just
Chris
being
Huck
out there in the
murked 'em.
snow was awesome.
Chris Huck
yeah.
murked them. Remo got one. Remo caught a couple stripers too.
Yeah, and Sean on the Game Changer got one.
Yeah, he was the first one I think to hook up in the morning.
Yeah, he pulled one off
And
and then got
Sean,
one.
and then you got what's his face on the radio. Must have said 100 times. Scott Stapleford. He's like, hey, what do you got over there? What do you got over there? What do you got over there? He must have said it 15 times to this guy, and the guy wasn't answering. It's like clearly the guy didn't hear you, man. But either way,
Yeah, it was.
hate to talk shit, but god dang, it was bothering me. It's like just if you don't have, if clearly if someone's not answering on the radio, like don't bother everybody else on the radio and keep saying the same thing over and over and over again.
Yeah, and
you
he
know?
wasn't responding, so it was like.
Like clearly,
Yeah, we
right?
just
That's
kept
what I
hearing
mean.
it.
When someone doesn't respond, clearly they're either don't hear you or they're not trying to talk. One of the two.
Right.
So either way, I'm not going to get into the drama, the Ocean City drama politics.
Yeah, but we had fun, fighting the fish, and got into the boat, saw it.
Super dope fight.
It was like, what, 65, 70-inch fish? Or
Yeah, it was a
you
good
thought
fish.
closer to 70, and, yeah, I mean, coulda, shoulda, woulda. There's all kind of stuff
It
we
was a
could have
good
done
one.
different, but
Yeah. I
at
mean,
the end of the day, we were just happy. We hoped
Just
to
like
fish
the
and
ones
got
they
bit in the snow.
they're cookie cutter all those cookie cutters all winter, like those 65, 70 inchers. But
Yeah,
either
we
way,
had a
do we got
great
any comments?
season.
Is anyone here in here? Like, talk
Yeah,
to me,
there's
bros.
8 people.
Talk to me,
8 people
man.
watching, but
God, we really
Not too
screwed
many
that
people
up,
in the
man.
chat.
Like, I feel so bad because I saw
Well,
on
I
like one of our
reposted it.
things, like 30 people were watching the one at one point.
they were.
Yeah, I saw it on the thing, it had 30 views. I don't know what that means, but either way.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We
It
did have
wasn't
that
even 8
technical
o'clock though
difficulty,
yet. It's
but
like pretty wild.
we're gonna be on here. Hopefully you guys find it. There's 12 people in here now. They're gonna find it.
They're
so-
finding it, dude.
Yeah, so we can just take our time.
Should we
and
talk
hang out.
filament?
Well,
Should we talk filament?
yeah.
Should we talk SST filament, people? Tell me. Should we talk filament? I don't know. Can I see
Yeah.
myself? I can't see my. Am I
Oh
on the
yeah,
camera still?
you're still there.
All right, cool. Now you can move it out of the way. I just want to make sure I wasn't moving with the camera.
I was gonna fast forward through this and see if there's anything we want to show, but you guys have probably seen it by now, so we can move on to the.
Yeah, I want to talk
thing,
filament,
but
man.
we're-
Let's talk future endeavors. Let's talk futuristic.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Yeah, dude, look at that, man. Look at that. Would you just look at it? Would you just look at it?
Yeah, that thing looks beautiful.
It's
I'm
a
gonna,
freaking.
dial it in.
It's a
here
big
too.
glob. Tell you what, that's like the last of the. It's crazy. It's like now, the middle of January, and like still water like coming from like the northeast. You know, like I don't think that water came up from the south. I think that's getting pushed down. You know, getting absorbed
Yeah.
back up to the Gulf Stream. Pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. It's like, well, it originally probably came from
Yeah.
up northeast,
Yeah.
right, and spun off and came down.
I mean, I can't see current pushing up south to north this time of year.
Right.
You know, I'm not saying anything's impossible, but I mean, that water that just was down in the Norfolk.
Dave said bent butts will be ready. Connor said, "What up? What's up, Connor?"
What up,
That's
Connor?
Catch 'em all sport fishing. He was the one that was wanting to also.
Dave,
go
stop
out there
blowing
and
up
check
our
this.
feed. Dave, I need you to stop blowing up our feed, dude. Let the other
Get a
people
swivel
talk.
holder.
I'm just kidding.
The Northwest
kidding.
may blow it out.
Dave,
But
I want you
we'll
to
be
keep
all
commenting.
set.
I'm just kidding.
We're thinking about going out there and
Yeah, this weekend. It looks pretty.
Scouting
I mean,
this
I don't
out.
know. We don't know. I'd love to go. It looks like there's fish in that water, but this time of year it's so hard with the weather, man. Like, I don't know.
It's gonna
We
be
just gotta watch.
cold.
It's gonna be a weather watching thing, man. Like now I'm hearing Sundays possible snow again, so it's like, it ain't gonna snow out in the canyons. You know, there's no way it's gonna snow out
over
there.
70-degree water.
It's not 70 degrees. There's no
Or
way.
69.
I'd probably
And
say up in the canyon, it's probably like 62. I don't even care what that thing says. I just know it's not that
I know,
warm.
yeah, it can't be that warm.
I just
right?
know,
But
dude. It's this time of year, man. Then
Let's
it's
just
always
see
a
what it
couple
says.
degrees off.
Oh yeah, you're right. It only says 64.
And it's probably not 64. It's probably like 62, man. I bet it's 62. Out there, it's probably 66. You know.
Yeah. Oops.
But all of us know, like, Mr. Bluefin don't give a f.
Yeah.
You know, he's
there's
like,
gonna be some.
they're probably on this, like, that green edge there. That they can see that. I forgot. I don't know how to point to that very well. They can
Yeah,
probably
there's gonna
see
be
that.
some giants. Or we can do it with this. You can use your finger right here and use the mouse.
Yeah, that's a great idea. They'll probably be like on this mouse right here, like, they'll probably be like, I would fish. Like, this looks really good, like right here. Like the
Brandon
tip.
said, "You think we will get a weather window to take a peek at that low
I don't
pressure
know,
system
man.
hanging out offshore
I'm
until end of
hoping.
January?" Yeah, it's gonna be a
It's
small
gonna be
window.
tough, man.
That's the problem.
I know
yeah.
it doesn't look like any
You
weather.
need like
it's
a fast boat to do it. We need to see.
I mean, the boat, even Chris's
Chris's
boat's not
is
slow.
It's not slow, but
I mean, you're only going to the poor man's. The poor man's looks great too. I'd probably fish the poor
yeah,
man's.
if you
know?
could get out
It's
soon.
close, and that water's clearly coming down the line here.
Yeah.
And you can see where it
But
just
how
rolled
long
out.
you think until it moves to like the Washington or
I mean,
further south or
it's-
further
it's gonna
west
be-
or east?
It's moving quick. Especially when that water gets down to us from up north, especially late in the year like this. I mean, it's gonna get sucked quick. But I mean, I think you definitely got at least maybe 5 days, 7, maybe a week to try to fish it. I can't imagine it staying around very long.
Nick Bonvenito said, "How many pounds of drag do you set them reels at when trolling? This will be our first year going for tuna, but we'll fish out of New
like-
Jersey, Sandy Hook."
I mean, for bluefins, I don't know. I don't even test my drag. It's tested in
But
the
like
tournament season, but like I just give it
17-ish or something.
yeah, probably. I give it a good pull because it's not. I don't I don't trust
Yeah.
my drag, my tape where I mark it after a couple months. So even right after the tournament, I don't trust it. But either way, I just feel it, and if it feels like I don't know, I can't pull it. When it gets to the point where I can't pull it out like this, is pretty much where I run it. You know what I mean? Like you gotta wrap it and then pull.
Yeah, I was gonna say you feel it. Like, what would be a good hook set on a
Yeah.
nice tuna?
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's pretty hard to pull. I
Yeah.
think that's about good. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
and
I
I
just
just kind of know where about on.
Yeah,
your
it's like
reels.
about where I don't know. You got pretty good grip strength. Just grip it real hard, and it's to the point where you're pulling really hard. You can't. You're like,
You might get one.
I'm
play.
starting to feel my hand get cut. I got to make a wrap. That's probably where you want it, right above that. But honestly, man, these you could run it high, man. Like you could put it up 30 pounds, even higher than that. Like especially on these big fish, man. The sooner you stop them, the quicker you kill them, in my opinion. So.
And we can also show them. That.
I mean, yeah, like we know, like nobody's told us there's fish out here, but like I know there is. Like, look at that. I'm not sharing this unless you become a member on our website.
Which we'll show the website here in a minute, but
like this is like commercial fishermen. All those green dots are commercial guys.
Yeah, and they happen to be right in the.
That was
same
the last.
area.
That was the Wilmington and the Baltimore, but that shot was from January 11th. So you can see like that. I mean, it's the same shape as the damn water. You know what I mean? It's they're working that water, so there's something there.
Yeah,
you know what I
see
mean? I
it's
don't know
right-
what they're fishing for,
right
but
where they are.
they're fishing for something. They're all commercial fishermen.
And that's just where the life is, you know. It shows you that right there where that warm water is and that rip is.
Yeah, but
where
put
the life
that
is.
thing away. I don't want to show that too long.
Yeah, I know. I was just well. Now we're gonna. Here, hold on. Oops. Where is it? There it is.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, but either way, like I know there's gonna be fish in there, man. I mean between that and the commercial guys being there, you know, they were also down in Norfolk where I confirmed, you know, the people are crushing them down in Norfolk right now. So yeah, I know there's gonna be some fish out there. I even think there could be a big eye, man. It'd be cool. I feel like I'm not in the screen. I feel like
You're in there. You're right here.
Yeah, I know. I was like this though. Like I was like this, like halfway out. I feel like there could be a big eye in there. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty pumped to try to get out there. I just don't know if it's gonna happen, man. I'm being realistic. I'm not being pessimistic. I'm just trying to be real. It's like this time of year, it's not much margin of error like I talk about, you know, in the winter.
But yeah, we're not going to be doing the SST breakdown and you know that the data with the commercial fishermen all the time on these live streams on YouTube. But if you become a member on our website, you know, it's right here. And I'm going to show you guys tonight a little sneak preview of what that looks like, whether you do monthly.
I mean, dude, Taylor worked so
long-term.
hard. We worked hard together, but Taylor was the one that kept this all together, like the glue on the back end. Like, he literally archived, made a fishing, literally, what did I tell you it was? A log book. He made a fishing log book of the whole year, man. Literally every day he did a fishing report.
Like
even when we didn't fish.
Like a breakdown and SST
we know
analysis.
somebody that fished, and this is why, you know, we want to
And actually,
try to get this subscriber group. We've had a lot of people inquire about this and say, like, you guys should get something started like this.
and we had a lot of, like, not a lot, but we had a handful of people using it last summer that had, you know, good success, like Shad Darts, and there's a few other guys.
Oh, like the
know.
reporting system, we had a lot of individual users that had success, you know, especially towards
Getting
like
individual reports.
once we got our bearings, like kind of what people wanted to see and stuff. But yeah, I mean, we really want to get this subscriber group going because we're offering value now. Like this is a logbook. I mean, we're keeping the logbook for you. Like you don't even have to ever worry about when, where, what the fish show up, what are they eating. You know, this is it that tells you everything. I mean, if you're a serious fisherman and you want to catch more fish, you need to be keeping a logbook. Like you need to know when, what, where shows up historically. History always repeats itself. Always. I mean, it goes in cycles, but it repeats itself.
September 13th, we got wind that the Restless Lady got their limit overnight last night with some huge yellowfins in the mix. Evening night bite seems to be the ticket. We think it could have a lot to do with the current solar lunar phase we're in, as the moon isn't rising till late afternoon. But either way, the yellowfin are chewing. Hot dog and salsa just seem to be the hot spot. You could try other
Giving
lumps
it
in the
away.
20, 30 fathom range, but they seem to be stacked up in that area. And then, look, the next post.
Wind, look.
Well,
Yeah,
time to
but
start hunting for
that's how
bluefin,
much
but-
he even posted. Like he was posting saying how much wind was blowing. Like
Yep. Oh, yeah. And then, yeah, the wind came. But there's plenty of examples here, like warm blue water and shore holding fish, tunas in the Washington.
hey, and look, that warm water, blue water, maybe it had something to do with the bluefin.
I'm looking for
I don't
one with
know.
a picture.
Maybe it didn't. But
Time to start looking for bluefin.
either way, man, it's like I'm not trying to like. We don't have to, oversell it to them. I just the value's there, and not only that,
Exactly.
you get 24/7
every
access
day.
to us. Like that Facebook thing I'm doing. Like I'm gonna be doing Q&As, but I'm not gonna give you like responses back like I am with this. Like this is what we want people to sign up, and do. It's gonna be working with people.
And there is individual reports too if you don't fish that often and you wanted to buy one single report. But the monthly is where
You get the
you're gonna
intrinsic
get the most for
value.
your
You
money.
get the logbook. You get
and
all the reports. You get the current reports. You don't even have to ask us. Like we just tell you every day what's going on.
You also get the video library as well.
Yeah, which we're gonna keep building this. It's not super impressive right now, but I mean we're just getting started. So I mean this is gonna build. I mean, and you guys have to trust us. We've delivered on everything else we've said we're gonna do so far.
We got a few videos in there, and they.
Just Alex rigging a ballyhoo, but I mean that's nothing crazy. You know what I mean? Like yeah, that's too loud. Don't play that other thing. It's too boring. No one's gonna want to watch that.
No, I know. I was just gonna put it in the background while we talk. I was gonna mute it, but
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
okay.
but yeah, it's if
either
you
way.
want to learn about, like, that's our plan, is to put more intrinsic value, give you that data on that website, man. Like that website, whew. I'm not telling anybody about that unless you join this. Seriously, like you can look for it if you want, but I'm not telling shit. Don't even ask me.
Yeah, well, it's like we're trying to create that, core group of intel and sharing, information. We've done it already. It naturally happened over the last summer and this winter for bluefin especially. There was a crew of us out there sharing information, helping each other out, bumping into each other all the time. Because when the weather's good, the people who fish every day, or when you can and the weather's good, are out there. So it's the same people every time. Just like in the snow, it was the same core, like Chris Huck, Remo.
Monty went hard, dude. Monty, shout out to Morningstar, Monty Hawkins, dude. He went hard on the bluefin, man. That's so cool to see people like getting into it like that. I love it.
What's the plan? We're brainstorming going out and exploring in the canyons here on this piece of water. If we get a weather window, we're gonna keep a close eye on the weather.
I'm not gonna.
Let's see what
I don't
looks
even
like,
know.
actually.
I don't even know where I keep an eye on things right now, and I always just decide the morning of exactly where I'm going.
So that's Thursday.
Because honestly, I don't want a bunch of people asking me where I'm going because I don't know where I'm going, and I don't want to tell people where I'm going and then be like, oh, last minute, because I change my mind last minute so many times.
Yeah, it's
And
tough. I mean, especially when the weather
I try
and
not to decide anything
change.
until the day, the morning of. Usually, I'll be looking at everything like a hawk, but I don't decide anything.
See, so Friday still looks like possibly the next best day.
Friday?
We could send it. Yeah, well, this
Friday?
Yeah.
Really?
That's what Wendy's saying, but let's see. This is the NOAA forecast from the Hudson to the Baltimore. And it's saying Friday, northwest winds 15 to 25 knots,
Yeah,
seas
that's
4 to
nasty
7
as shit.
feet. Yeah.
Sunday looks the best on.
Then
NOAA.
Friday night, 3 to 4. Sunday, well, it's still 5 to 15 coming variable, but seas 4. Oh, yeah, that's not bad.
No. I mean, it's just the
Well,
northwest, man. That northwest is not very, predictable.
But this is showing the northwest not being too bad, especially if you went.
But is it north? Look at the north. If that wind slides down, look up by New York. If you can. If you can't, you can't. It's not a big deal.
I can, it's just being silly. There we go.
I mean, I don't know. It's a little windier up there, but
I think Friday might be doable, but let's see. Let's see what we didn't keep looking.
and then you get out in that rip, man. That rip's going to be nautical too. You know that.
Saturday, the wind gets
anytime-
worse out of the south.
Anytime you're out in cold water
Let's see.
and you
Sunday,
see a break that's like this, that rip is always going to be rough, man. This time of year, it's never going to be flat calm. You're not going to get a flat calm day in the wintertime. That's
Saturday.
60 some degree water butting up against 48 degree water. It's going to be freaking nautical on that 60
Okay,
degree
actually,
side.
Sunday
60
does
some
look
degree.
better. Sunday looks like the day.
Yeah,
That's
let's see how the
6
whole
a.m.
area, the whole low's cleared out. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Of the area.
So Sunday's looking like the day. Well, they said, they're saying that snow and rain is going to be what holds us back
Right.
from going.
That's the
even
thing.
if the weather's good.
They're right. The problem is the snow and rain. It, like Sunday doesn't look like the best day weather wise. Like the wind, it looks good, but it's like, do you want to get rained on?
And Nick
I don't know.
Bonfanito said
Sucks.
membership good for anything off New Jersey or just Maryland.
No,
It's-
dude. I
it's
mean,
Mid-Atlantic.
I'm fishing I fish up to the Spencer Canyon, but I mean, I talk to people up there, but I'm not gonna sit here and tell you like I'm like an expert north of the Spencer Canyon. But like
Yeah,
I
we
pretty
say
much got
Spencer to Norfolk
I
is
pretty much got it dialed. Spencer to Norfolk. I mean, even I fish down below the Norfolk too, but I mean, that's not obviously it's not in Jersey.
Not
but-
our forte.
No.
But that's what we're
Yeah,
doing.
I mean,
is
I'm-
from the Norfolk to
But yeah, I mean,
Spencer.
I
Wilmington.
wouldn't want to take your honestly. Like, I'm not as familiar with up
You
there.
still could benefit from the SST stuff though.
Yeah, I
or
mean, I
like-
would still do a report. I'd still put you right on the fish with an SST, like the reporting system, the SST. I could help you out with that. Like, I'm very good with that. But from like intel, like dialing shit in, like knowing where a fish, when, where, what. I'm not the guy up there. Unfortunately, I'd love to learn more. I want to be the guy. I want to be the guy everywhere. I can't. I'm trying. I want to be. That's my goal. But it's I'm just trying to still get this dialed in down here. Be the best I can be. But either way, yeah, I wouldn't take your money right now. If you're fishing mostly like Hudson Canyon area, in the Northeast Canyons, like I would say like there's probably another service, or if you want to wait for me, like I would probably expand in the future. But either way, I'm not
That's
going to
okay,
talk about
yeah.
this whole time.
They-
You know what I mean?
The morning, if you plan on sending it, what are 3 questions you ask yourself before you go? I don't know what that means.
Just he's asking like when you go and fishing in the morning, what's the 3 questions? Like I would say probably
Like, what's the
the
weather?
the weather's probably the most like I always
Do we have
honestly
food?
I've been slacking off with that, but like in the summertime I don't look at the weather the day of like I used to. But either way, I usually look at the weather like a hawk, SSTs, and making sure everything I can do to maximize my chances of catching and landing a fish and not being nervous when we hook a fish about my tackle, failure like that, crap, dumb shit you can prevent. Like I'd say just the small details is the third thing. So I would say SSTs, weather, and then super small details like, rigging and all that stuff. Like those are the 3 things that I, try to make sure are dialed on every trip. And I notice when those 3 things are aligned, all, positive, that's the days that are really good.
And then Dilchos had lost a blue today down in Caraco. So damn.
Where's that?
Marlin. It's in the south of Florida in the Caribbean. I
Oh,
know it's somewhere
Caraco?
down there. Pretty
Cool,
sure.
man. That's
I
sweet.
could be wrong. But
Jealous. I'm really ready to go down the south and start fishing. I'm not like the only plan we have is we're going to the Keys. Shout out to Chris Miller. He's gonna let us stay at his house. We're gonna give him a shout out. We're gonna do a little bit more, but either way, he started a business and he's let me stay down there. But we'll talk more about that in another episode.
yeah, and then he said, well, Connor's not going to be able to pull his boat up the ramp. It's too heavy if it's snowy. Like, it's a big inboard boat.
Oh, really?
So I could see that being a problem. And then someone said, or
Yeah, I mean, doesn't look like it's gonna be cold though. I don't think it's gonna
hit that
stick.
eddy. We're going to try to hit that eddy.
I don't think that snow's gonna stick, Connor.
Oops, if we get a weather window.
I don't know. It may. I haven't looked at everything, so I could be wrong. But when I last looked, I thought it was gonna be like 34 down here on Sunday.
Yeah, it might be all right.
I mean, if you got 34 degrees,
rain,
it's not gonna
maybe.
stick. Like the snow, you could get
Or
snow,
like
but it's not gonna
slushy.
stick. Yeah.
Slushy rain, maybe.
But yeah, I mean that's the plan. Hit that eddy, man. I mean, honestly, I'd probably pick it. I'd probably stop right when that water, like, how do I use this? Like right when that water, like right when I got to
Here,
like.
Hold on.
Sorry, dude.
Just use the mouse and point.
Right when the water got like right when I got to like this, like ledge right here, I'd probably look and see if there's life right where that temperature break is, and if there's not any life there, I'd go right to like here and I'd troll this edge here south. That's just what I would do. I think that's. Do you have the?
Yeah, it seems.
Where's
like
the thing up? Like the sidebar shows like the currents and shit. I'm an app user. I don't even use this on there. Yeah, so it's the current's moving south. So yeah, I would definitely just troll that line south probably with the current there until I got bit.
Yeah.
Unless there was life, and like if I saw
Well,
life anywhere along the way or saw really positive or good sign, I would definitely stop and fish, work the area, at least make a couple passes before I moved along. Or cast whatever you're doing. If you're casting, like if you see birds or you see life like on structure, like that's what I would be looking for.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would
And
I
you
would
think
not be
this is gonna move, like,
surprised.
this way?
I think it's gonna move straight
Like,
south. No,
or
I don't think it's gonna
straight
push.
down?
I don't think it's gonna push much over the line. I think it's gonna ride like straight. I don't know where I
Straight
am
down the
right now,
canyon.
but like
Yeah.
I think it's
straight.
gonna ride like straight down the canyon wall right here. Like and probably come offshore, get sucked up by the Gulf Stream, like
Well, luckily,
down
like
below
you
the
were
Norfolk.
saying,
Just like right here. Like see, that's why the fish are in the Norfolk, man. There was another piece of water that just left and it's still there. Like the residual water is still there. It's still 58, upper 50s in there. But that's
Yeah.
why all those fish are
there
still
was
down
definitely
there,
some
man.
guys
Like,
catching them in the Norfolk.
yeah,
or
I
a
mean,
couple
that-
guys, not a
there-
lot.
that is a huge current and temperature break edge, man. Those bluefins it's gonna stack bait up. They're gonna be there. They know it's like a freaking feeding mill. It's like spinning the water past them. They're like, well, this is the spot, boys. This must be the place.
Yeah, right. That's
Talking
it.
head shout out.
But we'll be keeping a close eye on it, and like you said, in the winter we actually, usually it's clear, so we can get these good shots where you can see exactly like where the rip or this, extreme temperature break is, and you can't do that when it's cloudy. But we get a lot of clear days in the winter, so
Dude, it's like
keep an eye
I
on
mean,
it.
you can see like
Yeah,
I mean, it's like
neat.
these are cool days. You don't get these days, and a lot of times, like midsummer, we're like piecing shit together, and because like all like where that rip is, right in the winter, in the summertime, it's all clouds usually. Like after the
Yeah.
water really, the southern like tropical atmosphere kind of moves up to the north. But either way, man, I love this shit.
That
dude.
rip charts app looks pretty cool. Yeah, it is, and again,
I gotta
in
go
the
to the bathroom
membership,
real quick, excuse me.
yeah, in the membership on our website, we have a lot of info about using this app and how we use it, and other tools and apps like it, and how we use them as well. And it's we do use it a lot. I think we actually have a code. I gotta look it up, and you can get a discount if you use code Always Bent Fishing OC, I believe. Pretty sure it's Always Bent Fishing OC, and that's our code. Or Always Bent OC. I'll look that up and get back to you guys, but it's like 10% off for a Rip Charts subscription. But if the weather stays good, that's Sunday at 7 a.m. Let's hit this play button. We didn't finish. Comes out of the north. Comes out of the north.
Sorry about that.
Yeah,
what are,
see,
you
by
looking, what are we
3
talking about?
I'm just still looking on windy. Like by 3 p.m. on Sunday, it even looks,
Yeah, I mean, I think we've over talked that. I don't. We gotta just wait.
blowing
We
out
gotta
the
wait and
north.
watch, man.
Yeah, we
You know what I
do.
mean?
We
What do we
do.
got next? What are we talking about? What else are we gonna talk about?
Well, it is crazy. They had that sea bass closure for the month of February, and then we also
Dude.
have seen the videos recently of people saying how bluefins are not an endangered species, even though some people try and claim
Clearly.
they are.
I mean, goddamn.
Yeah, there's been.
There's so many of them things out. I mean, I don't know.
You think it's holding any giants or mostly smaller under bluefin?
No, I think it's probably all.
giants,
I think it's probably all sizes.
maybe even big eyes, and yeah,
I bet it's all sizes in there.
right.
I mean, I don't know. I think there's definitely fish there. Bluefins and big eyes most likely.
Yeah.
Maybe a lost stupid yellowfin.
And they were getting them down in Outer Banks, the bluefins, and
Oh yeah, they're smoking them. I mean, I think they're getting them pretty good, and the big eyes down there too right now. But like, I think there's big eyes in there, dude. Like, dude, that water that slid down right down from the Norfolk, like that's like it slid right down into North Carolina. Like that water is meeting up the Gulf Stream there that got absorbed back into it, dude. Like that's where all those big eyes are. I guarantee fucking it, dude. I'll bet my life. probably sliding right down past the point, like meeting up right there.
Yeah, it'd be
What are you
cool to
trying
get
to do
out
here?
there.
Are you
I'm just
showing
putting
videos?
this over there. Not yet, but
What's people saying?
Just
What they
lining
got?
it
Let's
up.
talk. Let's interact. Let's interact. We'll
yeah,
take it.
that was the last thing said. Was you think it's holding any giants or mostly under bluefin? But that's the next plan is to possibly send that mission, and then we've got a lot of other big stuff planned for this summer. We're stoked that you guys enjoyed the blizzard video of us in the snow catching those bluefin.
Yeah, that was awesome. Thank you
we're
guys
gonna
for
be-
watching and subscribing and supporting us. We're gonna keep bringing you really fun, entertaining stuff. That at least I love
Yeah,
fishing.
all our
you know,
fishing
I just wanted to
adventures.
show you guys our passion for fishing. Like
Yeah.
I breathe this. I love.
And we've been
talk
having
about
fun
it.
sharing the content. We're meeting all kind of cool people, and
Mm-hmm.
the comments and on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube. It's fun.
It
and
is,
then the
yeah.
live is a whole other aspect, which we can't wait when we get back on the Sea Hunter
Dude, like,
in springtime, and we're out there trolling, and we can be live talking
gonna
to
be
you
so
guys
badass,
and
like-
talking with the chat. It's just gonna be.
I'm
it's
gonna
be
like
neat. It's
my
gonna be
goal
awesome.
this summer is to get a cover up on live. Like
Yeah, exactly.
before
That
we
would
get
be
covered
awesome.
up, like I want to be like, all right, we're going live, and then like while we're just like all chilling, like the lines are all set up, like get 11 rods to go down at once. That would be
Yeah,
so
right.
fucking badass, dude.
Like during a tournament.
Yeah, I don't even care if it's in a tournament, just to get it on
No,
live.
I
I,
know,
feel like
I know. I'm
and
just-
like have some like Taylor just sitting there like the chaos. He's just like on
I'm
his
like,
phone.
"What's up,
fucking,
guys?"
Yeah, he's just like fucking on his phone. I'm like screaming out like fucking Taylor, like get the fuck back there. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome, man. I can't wait.
Yeah, it's gonna be 2025 is the year for sure. Great work, boys. You doing? Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks, man.
But,
Appreciate it too. Thank you so much.
But yeah, it's gonna be a good year.
Yeah, we
got
gotta.
a lot
I
of big
think we're gonna
things
go to the
planned.
Keys down at March too. If everyone's ever been down there, I'm looking at going to Content Key, man. I've been down that Content Key a couple times, dude. That place, so sick, man. Like if you've never been down the Keys and taken your boat, your own boat, and going to the Keys, you're missing out. Like
Yeah, that
it's a
will be
whole
awesome.
different experience. I don't know. Like you can't really. It's much easier to get around. Honestly, it's way easier to get around on a boat down there, and just see all the cool shit. But we're taking the skiff down. Little Skippy's gonna go, and Skippy's gonna scoot us around the Keys. I'm
Yeah,
so
that
pumped
thing
for
will be
that,
perfect
dude.
down there.
Tarpon,
man.
dude. March. We're gonna go down there and smoke them, dude.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
Drift some crabs and some canals, dude. Live crabs on a balloon. Put it back a couple 100 yards. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'll be, dude. There's gonna be so many different species. And,
Dude, then going to the reef.
and having our own boat, like you said, it's just totally
Artificial or
different
ain't
experience.
official, man. I'm gonna go to the reef, and I'm not making it official. I'm not even gonna say or record a video of myself catching one with a piece of fucking stinky bait. Only thing I'm showing you is on a lure. Like fuck that shit. I don't even know why those guys down there. All that. Sorry, cussing. Sorry. I know my mouth. I get passionate. It's passion, man.
Yeah, it is.
It's not cursing, it's passion. That's what I say. Down in Florida, man, like, I don't know why those guys go out there. They waste their time with all that bait and shit, man. Like, go out there, freaking paddle tail. You can catch everything they catch. I will catch every single fish they catch on live bait on a paddle tail, except for probably like a sailfish. I won't catch a sailfish on paddle tail. It'd be really hard, but they're so too fast, man.
So, Connor said, "Love what y'all are doing. Definitely inspiring to myself. Starting share social media thing.
Tell them, hit us
Starting
up,
social
man.
media thing for us. Yeah, no, I have.
Yeah,
That's
okay,
Catch 'em
cool.
All Sport Fishing. He was the one that wants to
okay,
buddy
cool,
boat to the
sweet.
rip if we
Yeah,
go
I talked to
Sunday.
him. Yeah,
Yeah.
his thing. I told him his thing went to my spam. I
Yeah.
got back to him though. I didn't see he message me.
No, but they're I think normally out of Indian River and he like trailers his boat, but he wants to start doing his own little social media thing. I believe he said it was him and his dad.
Cool,
who
man.
fished
The
together.
biggest advice I'd give you.
Cool.
I'm nothing right now, but I've gotten monetized. That's it on YouTube. But biggest advice I'd give you is just consistency, man. Like keep posting, even if it's not. You don't think it's the best. Like a lot of times the videos Taylor and I don't think are the best videos are the ones that do the best with everyone. You know, like it's
Yeah.
odd. Like you can't say why, but
You never know which one's gonna perform.
and then
you
the
know,
ones
what
that
people are
start
looking
performing,
for.
you know, start copying it, start trying to duplicate it. You know, and that's my best recommendation. You know, consistency though.
But and it can be fun. You know, it just depends what you want to get out of it, what you want to do with it. Like we just enjoy sharing our adventure with you guys.
It just worked out perfect, man. Taylor's partnership and I, like, we're both just we have the same vision and passion, but we bring different things to the table. So it's just worked out great. Like I can't do this shit, man. This stuff, like the computer stuff, I'm like so bad with it.
Is this the right guy? I gotta find it. But speaking of YouTube and subscribers.
Oh, the giveaway.
Yeah.
We got to do the giveaway, man.
We got to do our giveaway.
Yeah.
We had 15 people in here a second ago. Now it's down to 9. But
either way, we got
I'm trying
boring.
to find the winner to our giveaway.
Like, they're done talking about the bluefin. We're out.
No, it's been going up and down the whole time. We're live. Let me go real quick.
I'm just gonna start saying bluefins and the bluefins, and then I was talking about the bluefins, and then the bluefins. But what about the bluefins? And people just start
and this
firing.
Is why we
people
say
love the
thank
bluefins,
you.
man. The bluefins. It's been a crazy winter though, hasn't it? Like wow.
Yeah, it really has, and I'm glad that we had such a good winner. There we are, 1,100 subscribers. You guys just saw that.
Dude,
I'll
thank
let
you
them
guys
see one more
so
time.
much.
I mean, I guess it's not really sensitive information there, but we appreciate everyone subscribing. We're so stoked, and we're gonna be bringing you guys a bunch more content. But I want to find the winner real quick to our giveaway.
We need to.
I know his name is Sneaky Fish.
Yeah,
and
we gotta you gotta get a hold of us, Sneaky Fish.
yes, I want to try and get his email or something, but
I don't know.
Sneaky Fish is.
It looked like from your profile, it looked like you were local, possibly. So
Well, you had been to Ocean City before in one of your
Yeah.
videos, and
so that's pretty cool.
it was coincidental, that you even had videos. When I clicked on it, I was like, Sneaky Fish, and you had a few subscribers.
Dude, I want to meet the Sneaky Fish.
Yeah, right.
How sneaky of a fish are you? Anyways, I don't want
was
to keep.
totally
I don't want to
random.
bore anybody with but Sneaky Fish, man. If you
No,
can,
we're not
please get a hold of
gonna
us.
bore anybody.
Like you won, dude. Congratulations.
coming
Super
up
stoked to take you and a couple buddies out. I'd like to keep it pretty intimate, maybe 2 people and yourself if you could. But yeah, man, reach out to us if you can within a week, man. If we don't hear from you within a week, we're gonna pick somebody else. So
Yeah, and I'll make a post about it too,
yeah.
and send an email for Sneaky Fish. Thought it was right in here, but
either way, we don't have to go through the whole list with them, and
yeah, that's
find
not
it, but-
showing. This isn't show. They can't see this.
Oh,
We're
they
just
can't?
talking right now to the camera.
Got
Yeah.
you. See,
Sorry.
I'm confused. I can't when I don't see that there.
Yeah, no worries. I'm about to be done, but.
Yeah, but either way,
But that's the winner, guys, for the giveaway was
Sneaky
Fish.
Fish.
And I was gonna try and
Pistol
pop it
Pete.
up and show them.
Reminds me of
like
Pistol
one of
Pete.
his little videos, give him a little shout out, and
But yeah,
just
it's
say,
all
hey,
good.
you're the winner.
Yeah, we want to talk to him first, make sure he's the person.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah,
Fine.
Sneaky Fish.
All right. Bring us. But thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Dude,
we got like
I don't
15
Taylor.
people in here.
So yeah, we're about to wrap this up, I think. So thank you guys so
Here
much.
shortly.
Hold on, we're
We
not
got a
yet,
little more,
not yet.
but-
What? You got something else?
Well, we have. I was just gonna do a Q&A with the people that are in here.
Yeah, you guys
And,
any questions? I mean, I want to keep going. I'll go all night, man. I'll go the longest fishing stream ever possible recorded. You guys want to sit here and watch me? Just think about fish. I'm just like,
But this is the
fish.
winner to the giveaway. I was also gonna put this up just to show you guys. And Sneaky Fish, you do have to get up with us. I'm gonna send you an email.
7 days,
Claim-
man. That's
claim your
my
prize.
that's my rule I'm making up right now.
And if he doesn't or he can't go for whatever reason, then we'll pick another. I'll use the random generator and we'll pick another. And
And
Well,
also,
no,
this
it's
is not a wintertime trip. My boat is out of the water.
it'll be
It's got
for
a lot of work.
spring, summer.
Yeah. Yep.
Or
Yeah.
probably summer.
Yeah.
Probably summer.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's cool because,
Does anyone else say anything? Can we answer anything?
No, not right this second. But let me see. I think we covered everything. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Dude, and like we also
we're
like
just
I was
hanging
also
out
gonna
with
say like
everybody.
I was also
Like, we
I know
can look
we-
at
I don't-
more
I
shorts
know.
and stuff. Or we can,
Yeah. I was also like
or we can
thinking,
wrap it
yeah,
up.
dude, let's
Doesn't matter.
hold on. Let's watch some shorts. Hold on now.
Yeah, and
Hold
these
on.
these are just sneaky fishes. I'm about to
But
go
either
to
way,
regular
God
shorts.
damn it, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, we're gonna do like our. So we got a really cool idea. Like our videos that we're gonna keep posting. We're gonna try to start to like tell a story. Like so, whenever we stop fishing this winter, we're gonna start showing you guys like the boat work, like behind the scenes, like what we do in the off season to get ready to fish. Like how much time goes into this other than just showing up to fish in the off season. Even if you think you don't have anything to do, there's a million things you can always do on your boat. And yeah, we're pretty stoked to start showing you guys that and like give you guys like our vision and like what we're, we want to make this like a special year, like whether we win money or not. Like, obviously the goal is always to win money, but like really make it a cool tournament season.
Yeah,
where like we highlight, I'm sure if I don't win something, I know somebody that is gonna win something. So I'm sure we'll be like highlighting a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, and with always been, it's just this incorporation or like this big like brand, I guess you would say. And I want it to be, live and, our channel have videos and we're covering other people, us, like a community of everyone, working together and friendly and just, it's always been about the camaraderie of the fishing and nature and just like doing it for the boys or for the cause. Like, we're all just in it for the love of fishing. And then we do it in the tournaments. I understand it's a little bit, there's stakes on the line. We gamble a little bit, basically. You throw down some money and maybe you win the money. Like, it's fun. And at the end of the day, though, it's awesome. It's all for the sport,
like
growing
the
the
docks,
sport of
dude.
fishing. Like, yeah, and the
like,
life
highlighting
down at the
docks,
docks,
man,
like
that's gonna be
down
so
at
cool,
Sunset,
dude.
the
Yeah.
fishing center,
Yeah.
or the scales, all that stuff. And then we're gonna be live streaming it, and
Like
it'll just be cool.
I feel like
It'll
going
be
down
neat.
like
and having
to the docks, dude, and just like
behind the
asking
scenes.
all the guys like questions, like they'll know who we are,
Yeah.
like talking to the guys. Like, people want
Interviews.
to see that stuff. That's cool, Like,
Yep.
I mean, I'd love if I was getting into this shit or like didn't know a lot about it. I would love to hear people.
Well,
talk
no,
about
I mean,
it.
I want to have someone walking. Ideally, I want to have someone walking around, whether it's someone like Willie, or maybe it's a chick, or maybe it's one of Alex's friends or something. But walking around and someone filming them, and they could ask questions to captains or questions to people that are there watching, or just doing little almost like street interviews, but at these fishing tournaments and weigh-ins and events. It would just be awesome. Just a bunch of cool content that no one else is doing, It's
Yeah, I
like
mean that's the cool.
stuff
That's
we
kind of
have fun
That's
doing.
why we started doing this because like I was
fun for
always
us.
searching YouTube and I was like, nobody is doing anything in Ocean City, and it's like
And it's
I don't
such a
know.
cool place
Yeah,
and a
it's-
cool fishery and like everything
Yeah.
about it is cool. Even where you are right now, like when we go out here and duck hunt or
there's
fish
shit.
here, like you guys have seen the
Dude, the
I
Assateague,
could
the
pull up
Chincoteague
that
Bay
too,
is
my
like,
little
dude,
drone
pull
clip.
that map, pull the map of the Chincoteague Bay up. Like, dude, I want to show people like where I'm going back there. Like, dude, that bay, God, it's so cool, man. Like, the fishing's just so sporadic. Like, it can be really good. It's always good in the spring, in my opinion. Like, ever since I've been down here, I haven't had a spring where it's like, fishing sucks. But like, as soon as that water gets warm, it gets tough down here. But I mean, some years, man, the fish will stay in here all year, dude. It's crazy. Like, it'll be 88 degrees and there's rockfish back there.
How many rods do you guys run off the Sea Hunter for yellowbirds? We run anywhere from 10 to 13. Also, do you guys run
Yeah.
a center rigger?
No center rigger. I'm not opposed to a center rigger. I just don't have one currently. But no, I like to run actually. I don't even like to run a long way back for yellowfins. I like to be able to turn. Turning and maneuvering is more important to me than having one way back. I don't know. I'm just one of those people. My feeling is like when you run them yellowfins over, man, they'll fucking eat anything. I'm sorry for the language. God dang it. I'm sorry.
They will.
But yeah, when you run them fish over, man, they'll eat anything. But I like to have everything close to the boat so I can turn quick. I don't have to worry about people running my crap over. But mostly just turn really, really hard and keep that bait. You know, when you have them close, you can keep those baits swimming when you turn hard. So I feel like the turns with the yellowfins are more important than any, I don't know, just my opinion.
Yeah, I can't wait till we start fishing for those things. It's gonna be
Did
awesome.
anybody else ask any questions? That's good shit there.
What's your favorite tackle shop? But we have a few that we like.
I mean, around here we have 353 Shannon.
Yeah,
Like Shannon hooks.
353.
Shannon's awesome. Like
She is.
there's no. I mean, she's just done so much for me as well, and for us.
Yeah,
You know,
me
like
too.
she's done a lot for us. So I
And
mean,
her tackles,
it's hard to
like,
say
top
anybody but her. You know, I mean,
Yeah, and like everything she carries, and the Magic Tail
Yeah.
and Dante, they're all good people.
yeah,
and it's
Dante.
good
I gotta give
tackle.
Dante a shout out. Like, thank you, man. Like, you've been great too. But yeah, I mean, I honestly Shannon. She'll make you any custom spreader bar you want, man. Like, and it's good stuff. Like, I don't know. I would, if you don't have that thing, man, for yellowfin, like, go pick up that thing from 353.
Yeah,
Those things are awesome. Like, God, they kill fish. Like, everything. Caught white marlins on them. We caught mahi on them. We
Oh.
caught
Yeah,
yellowfins on them.
something.
We caught bluefins on them. We caught big eyes on them. I mean, it was the only thing we didn't catch on it yet is a blue marlin out there, or a wahoo.
yeah. Here's a little clip.
But this is the Back Bay, man. Like, this is just like, I don't know. It's the closest around here you're gonna get to like Florida flats fishing, which I don't know. I know most of our followers like this offshore stuff, which is my favorite by far. Not without question. If I had to pick one fish to catch the rest of my life, it'd be tuna fish. But I love this shit, man. Like, cause it's so easy to do and like doesn't cost anything, and it's just like right behind my house, and
It's fun.
it's fun, man. Like,
It's a cool fishery back there too.
seeing new things, like going back, trying to see if you can get your boat stuck, and you know.
Yeah, right. But we've got trout, striper, and like even little flounder sometimes, but mostly trout and striper, and just had
The
good days
springtime,
and
man,
had
like,
good sized fish.
Dude, the springtime, like,
It's fun
we get those
from
big
land.
fucking stripers back here, man. Like, I don't know.
I've probably caught more from land
I'm
than that boat.
telling you,
Or
man.
trout for sure.
People, there's like, people will argue with me on the Chesapeake Bay that fish don't breed here, and it's like, dude, they're fucking breeding. They're breeding back here, man. Like, why are they back here in the spring on little shallow flats, and then why a month later we catching little tiny fish?
Yeah.
Like, I don't get. I mean, they're definitely breeding.
Yeah, so 353 has been great for us. Only one bad experience when she sold out custom Big Eye bar to someone else before we could pick it up. Otherwise,
Yeah.
love that store. Yeah, that happens sometimes.
I had her.
but-
I had her actually hold me some stuff, and I went in there to grab it, and I was like, "Shannon, where is it?" She's like, "I'm sorry." She's like, "I had people come in, and they wanted to buy it." I'm like, "It's okay, no worries." But
Yeah, I
she's
can
busy,
imagine
man.
it
She
happens.
if you get to order stuff from her, you got to go pick it up, because if not, somebody else come in and buy it. You know, she's like
Yeah,
she got
that's right.
hustling, man. I don't blame her.
I don't either. But yeah, that clip was awesome. It was a beautiful day that day. It was just a little bit cold, and the
A
water
little
was
bit,
way too
a
cold.
little bit. I don't think
I'm
I've
saying it
ever
was
been
pretty cold air
Oh.
temp wise, but it was
Dude, I don't
the
think I've
most
ever
cold
seen
water.
the temperature gauge on my freaking GPS say 29 degrees. Have you?
I know, right now, that was cold.
I didn't know that's possible, man.
Yeah, well, you usually just think, oh, it's 30, it's
Like,
gonna freeze.
What's the
but-
lowest temperature? What is the lowest water it's ever been recorded on the surface without
We
frozen?
could Google it, but I'm
Pretty
sure
wild.
it's been
Does anybody know that?
lower than 29. But
If you get this right, we're giving a free trip away. Just kidding.
it's like, oh no, shut it down. Yeah, I'm gonna. It was cool though. That was a fun little day. You can see the snow on the ground.
Yeah, man, I'm so done with snow. I honestly, man, this has been the coldest winter I can remember in a long time. It reminds me of my childhood, like the winters then. Tell you what, you gotta be careful walking down a dock when there's ice and snow on it. There's
Yeah,
things you
you
don't
do.
think about until it snows on the dock. I was like, damn, what am I doing with my life? I'm like walking down a dock and it's just ice and frozen shit everywhere. It's like, oh, you can't use that hose. That hose, that's off. That's all frozen, solid. It's like, people are on the same page as me. It's like, what do you do? What do you when you keep your boat down here in the water? It's like, how do you keep your shit clean? It's like that's what bothers me the most, honestly. It's like I can't like get anything like feeling good, you know?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
What do you got going on there?
Let's see. I don't know why Dave put the number 30, but yeah.
Didn't we
can
just
watch
say
a few.
something? We just said guess. Like if you guys guess something, like
Yeah.
I don't even remember what I said, but I said something
Well, I
about
didn't
guessing.
look it up. We were joking. But
What? Do you remember what we were talking about? I don't remember. I don't remember what we were talking about.
we were talking about.
It's so funny. You just wrote 30 in there now. It's like, dude, what is Dave
He said
talking
I'd get
about,
a free
dude?
trip. Yeah, I don't know. Gonna head out for the night, guys. We'll keep in touch about the plans for the weekend.
Sounds good, man.
Yeah, catch them all. He wants to go. We'll watch a couple of these and then we're gonna get ready and sign off. But we do have 7 people in here. But we talked about the. Hold on. We talked about the filament. We want to send it if there's a weather window. Just
Dude.
for anyone that just got in here.
Yeah, I mean,
We did the giveaway. Sneaky Fish won the giveaway. Sneaky Fish, you got to get up with us. I'm going to send you an email. And, yeah, we want to send it out to that filament. And that
dude,
piece of
that
water.
filament, dude, like, that is,
See if we can
like, if you see that,
get some.
dude, if I saw that in June right now, I would not be sleeping.
yeah, you'd be
I would
going.
not be. I would just be sitting here like a crackhead, biting my fingernails, waiting for that thing to update. Like fucking, I'm like, wait, come on, update. I'm like, oh, let's go. I'm like, we gotta go. We got a weather window. I was.
Even in the summer, we weren't getting ones that good, that thick.
No,
and that,
dude.
like,
No, dude. That's what you want to
That's
see,
a good
man.
one.
That's dude. Look, you can see the
It's
right
like
off the
too
Gulf
good,
Stream. It's awesome looking.
yeah.
I mean, that's what
So
you want to see.
hopefully Sunday maybe.
Dude, Sunday is the
Get
day,
out
if possibly. I mean, we'll see. I mean, I feel like the last time we did this live stream, we were talking about going like that Sunday
blizzard.
too or something like.
We were talking about going the day. It was a Monday,
Yeah.
but of the snowstorm. And now we're gonna do this one, but
Let's see what the future holds. It's interesting.
yeah, it is. That's telling our story, like you said. But all right, we'll watch a couple of these. Let's see, freezing salt water. Yep, freezing
Dude,
salt water.
30. He said the temperature. Dude, I saw the temperature was at 29. Now I remember.
No, we were in 29-degree water, so it'll. I guess because current and wind and
Yeah, it's
everything
wild,
else,
isn't it? I
but-
can't think of it. Can't call it.
Gotta love it. Going bad.
All right, so
Two
we got
ducks drop.
that. Let's see
Dude,
what else.
I don't understand how Alex likes duck hunting right now with these fish. Like, he's just fish going ape shit.
I'm
man.
supposed to go tomorrow morning duck hunting, but we can't go offshore tomorrow anyways. Cause
I just rather sit here and think about fish, though.
yeah, I know what you mean. It's fun to blast ducks once in a while, but it's gonna be
I
freezing
think they're
cold.
cute, man. I don't even want to shoot them anymore. I've lost my edge with hunting.
What's this guy dropping?
I like to
his-
shoot deer.
dropping his
Because they're
phone
good as
in.
shit to eat, man. I love. But dude, there's just no meat on the bones of a freaking duck, dude. It's like, they're good, but it's like you can't really get anything going with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
What's this guy doing?
He drops his phone.
Dude, what
in
about the
water.
guy in the last video where he's like, we were like, I don't know. You had to be here, guys.
Oh yeah,
The guys like all helping each other reel it in. Like
that was a good one. Yeah, that was a good one.
That's a
Dude,
sick
whipping it on the dirt bike.
dude pancake. That
Oh, dude, that dude's getting wrecked, caught inside.
looked like the day going out the inlet in the White Marlin Open on the last day this year after the hurricane.
Juicy.
Juicy.
That's what Dave
That's what
said.
Taylor said when we were out there. It was like 29 degrees. Point had some current. We were going by. He's like, this
When
point
these
looks
group of
juicy.
firefighters saw these
Yeah,
two police
icebergs
cars,
and all.
29
they set up
degree,
a
bro.
water
Fuck
balloon
yeah.
launcher and then did this.
Set up a water balloon launcher for the cops. No way.
How mad can
Oh,
they
and they
get?
nailed him.
They can't get that mad about that.
Oh, they're
When
firefighters.
these group of firefighters saw these two police cars, like,
They probably got away with it. That's
Yeah, I
okay.
mean,
That's good.
they're all pretty tight.
Oh, that dude's ripping it in the Jeep. No exhaust.
No muffler. All right, dude.
Yeah.
We gotta sign off. I can't keep watching these things.
If
I
you
want to give people like
sign
good
off.
into like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
this is just,
tear up your car
That's
insurance
why we
bills.
call it doom scrolling.
yeah, dude.
It's just ridiculous stuff. But before we do sign off,
tell me what you got.
Thank you guys
bro.
for subscribing.
Dude, so much. Thank you guys. Like, this has been an awesome adventure so far. I cannot wait to see what the future holds. And I promise you guys this year is going to be 10 times as crazy as last year. And last year, I mean, I know everybody thought I had a pretty good year, but I really was. I want more. I want to do more, and I want to show you guys more, and I can't wait. I'm
And
so
don't
excited.
forget, you can sign up for the website. It's right here, $100 for a month, or $900 for 11 months, and then you'll have access to. Well, you see it all right here.
I mean,
but
dude, it's
everything tonight and more.
biggest thing is the fishing log. We've worked so hard. Taylor has worked so hard on that. I've worked so hard on fishing,
Yeah.
giving him the data,
Making
but
sure.
it is literally like if nothing else. I mean, we're we're gonna give you the data, the SST analysis as well, obviously, but. Dude, that is invaluable,
see
man. He's done
every day.
hundreds of these reports. I mean, I don't know, not hundreds, but he's done them for the last year.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I mean, there's a ton. I mean, it answers the what, when, and where. Like when fish historically show up, what starts happening, what the water does on a yearly basis. Invaluable information where if I was a tuna fisherman starting out and I had this, I would freaking pay for this
Big
in a
guys in
heartbeat.
the Wilmington.
In a heartbeat, I'd pay for this. This was like such cool data, man. Like,
Big eyes, yellowfin, mahi.
but yeah, this is like really cool.
And a lot of, shad darts and a few other guys were using them this summer and, having a
Yeah.
lot of success, which
Yeah.
was awesome to see.
Those shad dark guys are awesome, man. They remind me of my young self. Like, they just send it, man. They're cool. I love that. I love people that just go hard, man. No bitching. It's just like, we're fucking going. We get out there and we can't make it. We'll turn around and worry about it then. We're not going to talk about it before.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's well worth it,
Dude, and we're going to be
We
built, like I
give you-
said, the library
and
is
it's
going to be.
expanding.
Yes. The library is going
It's
to
getting
continue
better
getting
and
built.
better.
We're like, and the resources that I'm providing people are going to be, I'm not even, if you guys join, I'm not going to even talk about this other than I promise you that you will catch more fish with the things that I will show you that I guarantee you do not know even exist right now. So
Yeah,
that's the
there's-
biggest selling point is really, it's not the data, it's me and Taylor. Like we're every single day in the network talking to people about fishing. All of our friends fish. All of our friends are captains. All of our friends run boats. Everybody we hang
we're
out with
looking at all the
fishes.
different
And we're
data
looking at
and
all these
apps,
data sets and we're
websites.
putting things together. We're doing a lot of homework for you guys. But if there was something like this for this price, when I was getting into tuna fishing, I would have jumped all over it. I mean, it's a really cool offer.
Yeah, it is. So we thank you guys
But more
for
importantly,
watching,
thank you guys for subscribing to our channel.
subscribing to the YouTube. Yep.
And that means so much to us. And we can't wait to see what this year holds. Thank
We've
you
got
guys.
a lot more content coming. There will be an episode out tomorrow night. It's going to be a bluefin you guys haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
It's Willie's first bluefin, and we have a catch and cook too. Amanda chefed up some really, really good food. I
Yeah,
mean,
it was that same.
delicious.
Around the same time. I think it may even been the
Yeah.
same fish. Honestly, like it
Yeah, I
was the
think
same.
it was. It was like
we
right
just had a
around
lot of
then.
footage that we didn't use this year, and we're trying to piece together things and look at stuff.
And
see
that one
what-
in particular was just I had a lot of footage of, and it's a cool fight and fish.
Yeah, it's
it
a
was
really fun
perfect.
fight.
Like nothing went wrong. It was
just
just
we
like,
had like it was,
everybody was in a good
unfortunately
mood 'cause we
Willie's
had already
first
killed
tuna.
one.
Unfortunately, Willie's first tuna was killed at a time when we were absolutely murdering them. So like it just didn't get the spotlight at the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but it's
Exactly.
it's sweet footage. It's awesome. Actually, we were just looking at it before we went live tonight, and it's actually hindsight probably should have showed it to you guys. It's super cool, man. So,
Yeah, but that'll be
but either
coming
way,
out tomorrow.
yeah, super
so.
cool. Yeah, but this is kind of going to be a normal thing, man. We're trying to put together a schedule. Don't hold us to this yet because we're, still trying to iron the schedule out completely. But we're thinking Wednesday nights live stream, Thursdays release the episode, right, Taylor?
Yep.
Yep.
Every
Thursdays.
Wednesday night we're gonna do a live stream at 8 p.m. Until we get into summer and we're fishing and switching over to live streaming while we're fishing. But for now,
Yeah.
Wednesday night live streams,
Yep.
maybe even some Friday nights. Like
Pepper 'em
if we're
in.
not
We
doing
talked about
anything
it.
Friday
Taylor and I
night,
parked
get
every other
together.
week. Him and I talked about.
And that one
you
might
know.
be like a more laid back, funny one where we're doing or have a guest on or
Yeah.
we're still getting used to
next
this.
Wednesday,
we're
I
figuring stuff out.
Chris Cuck hasn't 100% told me yes, but he sounds like we're gonna get him on live next week, next Wednesday.
Okay,
as
so
well.
that'd be awesome too, and you
Yeah.
guys will be able to ask questions
Yeah.
and comment. And,
So once I've confirmed that, we'll start, showing you guys on Facebook and everything and Instagram, like, hey, tune in next Wednesday. Chris Huck's joining us, but he hasn't. He texted me while we're on this, so we'll see.
Yeah.
But it looks like he'll be joining us next week.
Either way, yeah, we're gonna have a lot more content coming, live streams, regular content, social media, you name it. It's just we're having fun with it, and we appreciate you guys for following us
Thank
along
you
the
so
journey
much.
and subscribing. And if you need the help on the website,
Always stay
there for you.
bad, man. Fucking woo!
we're always been.